Hi guys, my name's Grant Blackbeard, Managing Director, Africa Fashion International. We host Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week Africa, the biggest one in our stable, and come with me as we go behind the scenes to prepare for the next show, which starts in 10 minutes. Well, the planning takes about 6 months. We do 3 big ones like this a year. So we're always doing it and we're always planning it. But this one starts about 6 months in advance because most of the designers have to be invited at least 6 months in advance because they're making collections. And then the real planning from a logistical perspective comes in about 3 months prior to this. Let's just start piling people in, and because they've got people standing outside, so I'd rather get them in first and then we'll deal with that as it comes up. Nick, are we ready? Can I open the doors? Yep. Okay, let's open the doors, guys. The whole thing about Melrose is that, first of all, from a visitor's perspective, this is an urban village. This is the urban African village and how we live nowadays, in the sense of, in the next few years, I think this is where we will end up, where we're living, eating, sleeping, clubbing, in one village. And this epitomizes Joburg life. There's a whole rich culture of guys who live here, from bachelors to trendy couples who really sort of will enjoy this type of thing. So it's up there genre, I think it's in the target market, and I think from an outsider's perspective, when you're visiting this, Melrose Arch is just a great place to be. Okay, you ready to go? I love it, let's go. Well, if you saw the first opening show of Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week Africa, it's a fast track program, and this fast track program we have that exists from an annual perspective. It's a 12-month program that we have for young designers. They showcase the Joburg Fashion Week in the beginning of the year, where all of the graduating designers take part. We've done that for South Africa and we're about to expand it into Africa. We get all the colleges involved. We take 4 winners and then we develop them through the year. And actually what you saw here tonight on that first show is phenomenal. I mean, it's world-class standard. And they've gone through a process of being mentored. They've gone through a manufacturing process, production process, understanding how to build a range. They go into retail, into a big retailer here in South Africa. So they learn the entire value chain, and that obviously helps them as they going to grow out now into the industry. It's not as difficult as it seemed to be, but the reality is that we do have criteria. And in Africa's a little bit different to the local ones of Joburg and of course Cape Town, is that Africa is the pinnacle. So Africa is a culmination of the best of all the other fashion weeks that happen on the continent. So we go around and we look at, and we attend these fashion weeks and we choose the best of the best. So not to qualify for it, you have to be one of those supreme. However, there are development programs that we do put in here, like the fast track, like the added development from an African perspective that allows these guys to sort of take part. But the criteria is you have to be relevant commercially, you have to be able to retail, and you have to be able to have a range that can also sell and you can also produce it. So it's not just the whole fanfare of I've got a range and can I show. There's quite a serious we've got a serious curation process of a panel of experts that goes through all of this and curates all of these designers who actually show.